I'm challenging myself to post 500 pieces of content in the next 30 days to see how it impacts my growth on both social media and in my business. And this right here is my roadmap to how I'm going to do it. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing it with you. I tell every single client when they're starting to build on a platform or they're rebranding or rebuilding on a platform that's maybe been a little bit dead for a second, the first thing you want to focus on is quantity. You want to put out as much content as you possibly can. This is because you need to figure out what it is your audience even wants from you. What ideas do they care about? What thoughts do they care about? What structures of content are working for them? And you're not going to know that by trying to spend hours and hours perfecting every single post. You've got to get a lot of stuff out there so that you have enough data to make informed decisions so that you can repeat your success. I feel like a lot of people who talk about posting at this volume, they have a whole team backing them, they have a lot of help, they might have a video editor, whatever the case may be, but I am doing every single part of this project my own, from coming up with the content, to filming the content, to editing the content, to writing the copy for the content, to posting the content. So let's jump right into the strategy. Now, this entire strategy is going to start on TikTok. I'm going to be posting 4 to 5 times on TikTok every single day. TikTok is going to be used as my ideating platform because it doesn't really punish you for posting a lot of videos every single day, because your followers aren't really the people who are always being shown your content. Your content is shown to people who are regularly engaging and interacting with your content. So I'm going to be using this to just express my ideas. I am not going to focus on high production content here because TikTok is also known to be a platform that really loves raw, organic content. It's not to say high production content can't do well there as well. It's just that it is a platform where you can thrive without putting a lot of effort into things like editing and lighting and production and things like that. So I think it's a great place for me to put a large volume of content out to see what kind of ideas are resonating with my audience so that I can kind of see what's working. Now from there, we're going to split off into 3 branches. So we have Threads, Instagram, and YouTube, which is actually a new addition to this strategy. Part of my TikTok strategy is to at least once per day post a piece of content that's like 6 to 10 minutes long. And I figured, well, I'm not posting anything to YouTube, so I might as well edit that and turn it into something for YouTube as well. YouTube is a platform I really want to focus on, but I always hold myself back because I think I have to make 30-minute videos, but posting something is better than posting nothing. So I'm going to see how this content performs here. So my long form piece of content that I post on TikTok is going to go on YouTube. So basically I plan on filming my videos in a horizontal format like I am now. And then for TikTok, I'm going to just crop it so that it is at 1080 by 1920. I'm just going to cross post between those 2 platforms. I'm going to then take my top performing TikTok and turn that into 1 Instagram post every day in feed. Instagram is not a platform where I would post 4 to 5 times a day, at least not in feed. You could use trial reels or something like that if you want to post at that frequency, but I'm just going to focus on posting 1 of my best performing TikToks onto Instagram each day. That might mean just simply reposting it from one platform to another, or it might mean re-editing it or refilming it to have a bit more of a curated look so that it can perform a little bit better on Instagram. Then we have Threads. Y'all are sleeping on Threads. I have clients who have built their entire business from Threads. They get clients. It is a great place to share thought leadership. If you are somebody who doesn't really like making video content, why are you not going all in on Threads? People are thought leaders there. People are action takers there. It's a great, easy way to post consistently without having to be on camera, and people are getting clients. I have clients who have their entire business running through Threads. I myself have gotten clients through Threads. You definitely want to be on Threads because everybody's not there right now. Basically with Threads, what I'm going to be doing is taking the most important sentence or the hardest hitting part of each TikTok video and making that into a Threads post. Now separately on Instagram, I am also going to be posting 3 stories every day, and my goal is for at least one of those stories to be promoting one of my offers, because I am working on getting over this limiting belief that selling is a bad thing. The audience that wants to invest in you wants you to sell to them because you sell a product or sell a service that fixes their problem, and people want to invest in things that fix their problem. So the only people that are going to be upset at you selling are people who either aren't interested in your offer, which therefore they're not really part of your target audience, or they simply aren't capable of investing in your offer in that moment. I know I personally am never mad at coffee shops for selling me their $8 coffee because that is solving the problem of me wanting to exist in the morning. Now Threads and Instagram is going to be informing my LinkedIn strategy. Oh my God, writing this backwards is crazy. Whatever I end up posting on Instagram, I am also going to post on LinkedIn as my short form video for LinkedIn, LinkedIn because that's something that LinkedIn is prioritizing right now. And then I'm going to take my 2 top performing threads and post those on LinkedIn as well. So 3 posts per day on LinkedIn. And lastly, I'm going to be sending 3 emails to my email list each week based on the YouTube videos that are performing the best that week, or the YouTube videos that best fit into creating an email for my email list. Your email list is one of your greatest tools for selling and also retaining your audience. You actually own that audience, and I am so horrible at sending emails to my email list because I'm like, oh, I got to post on TikTok and Instagram, but you don't own those platforms. Your email list are people who chose to be a part of your community, and your content, whatever it is that you create, goes directly to them. And so it's not based on an algorithm. You can guarantee that a certain percentage of your email list is probably going to view the emails that you send, which makes what you can expect from your sales, what you can expect as far as replies, leads, etc., a lot more predictable. So my email list is definitely something I'm going to focus on. So to recap, 4 to 5 TikToks per day. Those TikToks are going to turn into 4 to 5 threads because I'm going to take the hardest hitting point from each TikTok and make that into a threads post. I'm going to take the best TikTok and repurpose that into an Instagram post. I'm going to be posting 3 Instagram stories per day, one of them at least selling my offers. And then Instagram and threads is going to turn into my LinkedIn strategy. I'm going to post whatever I post on Instagram to LinkedIn, and I'm going to be posting 2 of my best performing threads onto LinkedIn as well for 3 LinkedIn posts per day. And then my TikTok, whatever long form TikTok I make each day, I'm going to also turn into a YouTube video. So I'm thinking that will probably be 1 YouTube video per day, 5 YouTube videos per week. And then I'm going to be turning my best YouTube videos into 3 emails per week. I recently decided that good enough isn't good enough for me anymore. I've built a multi-6-figure business using nothing but my social media content, but I want more. I don't want to sit here and just meet my sales goal. I want to absolutely obliterate it. I don't want to sit here and just be able to pay my bills and live a nice life. I want to be building wealth. And I truly believe if you want extraordinary things, you have to be willing to put in extraordinary work. So this is my extraordinary work. Of course, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with everything that I learned from this experiment, and also up to date with all of the progress and how it is actually affecting the growth of both my social media accounts as well as my business. So if that's something that interests you, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you need help with strategy and accountability, I highly recommend joining my Creative Corner membership. It is a sustainable way for creatives who don't want to be put into a box, who need help with being accountable, who need help with getting some coaching, and who don't want to feel like they're creating on an island, to get all of the resources that they need to create an undeniable personal brand. It's only been public for a month, and already several members have had their first viral video, or they've built their audience by thousands of followers. You can join now in the description box for $99 a month or $599 for the entire year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.